All right. So last time, the adventurers found their way inside the nuclear reactor, winding through some different tunnels and opening a door with brute force. There was some exposure to radiation, but it seemed to have been minimal in the steam room. Then you guys made your way around this bend, and you, Marquez, swam underneath a highly radioactive barrel in the water, taking a substantial amount of radiation, but not as much as if you had gotten closer to it. You now find yourselves kind of displayed, a bit split, and wanting to figure out where to go next. What do you guys do?
We gotta get this barrel out of here. I don't really want to swim under that.
Okay.
He started barfing when he went through it.
I'm gonna toss my grapple at the barrel and see if I can just kind of
get that crap out of here.
Just
stay
put for a
range
moment.
attack.
I could do that.
Do I have proficiency or anything
You
like
gotta
that?
come with me down the hallway.
I don't think so. Just
on the other side.
Alright, that's going to be 7 plus, so no proficiency you said?
Yeah.
Is it strength or dex?
Dex.
Dex, alright, so that's going to be 9 total.
9. You swing your grapple and throw it out there. It clanks against the side of it and splashes into the water.
Okay, I pull the grapple back and try again.
Go ahead, try again.
That's a nat 1.
All right, it slips out of your hand and just lands on your foot.
I try again.
Try one more time.
Nope, that's a 7. I give it to him. I give you the grapple.
It appears to be ineffective. Do you wish to try the grapple as well?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Because I've been rolling really well so far. Well, that's a 1. Let's just swim under the barrel, guys.
Yeah.
You guys are useless.
Yeah.
Why are you even
pass the grapple to him? Give him the
Water
grapple.
is fine.
At this point, you on the other side, you're shouting back and forth. You
no.
hear this sort of like distant clunking noise coming from like further down the passage that you're in.
No.
You can relay this information.
So, guys, hurry, please.
Okay.
Try the grapple.
I'm just gonna swim past at this point. What is it?
I
Acrobatics
don't
check?
want to take
Make
a
an
level.
athletics check for me.
Athletics check. 20.
20. Yeah, you dive in the water and swim as fast as you can, rapidly making it down and around over here. You come out of the water and you wince a bit, but you feel normal.
Pussies.
I guess at
I'm
this
gonna roll
point
so
I don't see
bad.
any better options. So I'm just gonna go for the go swim.
Athletics check for me.
You guys have cursed dice.
Yeah, I'm
use a different one.
swapping out dice.
I rolled good for the first
Nice.
time.
Excellent. You dive into the water. You also swim through, feeling relatively good as you come out the other
I
side.
guess it's just me. All right, which dice to choose? Which dice to choose? I'm feeling green. Let's go
You
green.
have like
I feel like green is
That's too many
radiation
dice.
associated.
Yeah, that means that it's all in the dice and it won't come on me. Sure. Okay, that's okay. 18 because I have a really good bonus to
18.
athletics.
You dive through, swim. You all make it through and quickly get to the other side. You all feel fine having gone through that water. Now that you're here, let's see. It bends around the corner. You guys have made it through. You're staying away from the radioactive barrel, pushing ahead in this hallway. I assume you hear this distant kind of clunking noise.
So I have, how far out do our headlamps reach?
About 100 feet. I'll say 120 feet, like beams.
All right. And we don't see anything looking down the hallway.
Down this little turn? No.
Yeah.
Not
Okay,
yet.
so I'm going to run ahead forward to this point here and try to look down this hallway.
Okay. You
And I'm going to try to roll stealth so I don't trigger anything.
go for it.
I'll go behind him with the.
And don't forget you're at
detector.
disadvantage.
Okay. So let's see. 2.
Thank you.
That's not very good. So 2 and then.
Yeah, it's
3,
bad.
5.
You glance down this hallway. It twists and turns, going deeper. You see nothing.
Okay.
That distant
Any,
kind of clunking noise
Reading
continues.
on the REM detector.
No readings.
Okay.
Seems clear.
let's push on.
Yep.
All right. You continue on, sticking together, making your way over, and then as you make it all the way down to there, I'm just going to move these to keep them in the future. It's a little bit too far for me to reach, but hey. You see this open hallway continuing on ahead of you. I'm going to pull this towards me.
You need one of those shuffleboard things.
Yeah.
Just out of reach. So this open hallway continues. It's very long, actually, all the way down and around. This clunking noise is still there, but you can't quite make it out.
Is it
gotten
getting
any louder?
Totally
Yeah,
in the
I was-
walls.
yeah.
Totally in the walls.
It's the same intensity, but just sort of pervasive around you.
I'm gonna put on my shield real fast.
Okay.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, I feel like we should start getting ready for some sort of big lumbering robot boy.
I'll swap out once combat
All right.
starts.
So you go forward a bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got nowhere else to go.
You continue on. About here, you see there's actually like a hole in the wall, and this one goes like way down deep into the earth, and then way up to the top. You actually see daylight, or like a gray light coming in from there. It seems to be another like entrance to this space.
Might be an exodus point.
All right, because I don't want to deal with that barrel again.
Do we have anything to mark this with?
Yeah, I'll just put a nice little D here.
Okay,
D4.
perfect.
That's the sort of tunnel that goes deeper, much deeper, like straight shot deep in the earth, and one
What
that
can
goes
we
out
see
like this.
down that tunnel?
You look down it in the distance, you see nothing. But then you do see, suddenly, or you see anyway, a dim kind of green light just kind of like bobbing gently at the very far end of this tunnel.
English.
Just like moving slowly back and forth.
Yikes.
I'm just gonna stay away from green from the nuclear reactor
Any
power plant.
readings on the?
You beam it down there, nothing.
Okay.
Go lick it.
I'm not that curious.
It seems to be getting
The
slightly
person
larger.
with no tongue
I have
says
an
to go
idea.
lick
Good,
things.
good.
Can
Because I can't.
I have a 50-foot rope. We can put your REM detector on it and lower it down and just see if we can detect.
Isn't that
anything.
part of your backpack though?
It has
I
a
have
120-foot range,
Oh,
so
we're probably good
I'm
then.
good. Yeah.
I have a 50-foot rope too,
I don't
so we
need
can
more
time
50
together
even 50 more
and
than
have a
that.
100.
That
something-
sounds completely safe.
It's also getting bigger,
climber.
which means it's
Completely
probably getting
safe.
closer. Just so you all know.
The thumping noises have gotten slightly louder, and you do see this distant green light appears to be getting slightly larger, bobbing back
Is
and
the
forth.
sound coming from that direction?
Make a perception check for me.
That's a 16.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Let's,
ready.
let's keep going.
Let's go.
Unless we want to fight whatever
I-
this thumping.
It's gonna come up
thing
behind
is.
us if we don't deal with
that's
it now.
true.
We could set up some sort of ambush.
Okay,
that's
I'm
a
gonna
surprise
wait.
round.
I'm gonna
flank
wait
it.
back here before the hole while you three go ahead, and then if it comes out, I can try to attack it before it gets to you.
I think we should do 2 and 2, so we should have 2 on that
Okay.
side, 2 on this side, and we
Yeah.
should just wait for it to pop out and just mob
All right.
it.
So you
Get some
have
flanking.
this curve here. Two of you run ahead. I'll say these two, and you get around the corners. You prepare yourselves for inevitable action, perhaps. You wait and you watch, and you see emerging from that hole, lumbering across your path, but actually going straight up this tunnel. It doesn't even like look left or right. It just comes straight through. For a split second, you see this strange thing, almost like a large ape with these like writhing, undulating, clearish tentacles on its back.
like what was above us on the field, right?
Yes, but a much smaller. This one seems to be much smaller in size. It just goes straight up through this tunnel and disappears from sight.
Was it carrying anything?
Make a perception check.
14.
14. It appears to have a barrel. Like two of the tentacles are wrapped around on its back, holding a large barrel in place.
Got it.
Guess that's the waste from the. I imagine that's the waste that is carrying up to the other ones in the field, making those missiles or whatever the hell they were doing.
They must be using it to make nukes. I assume.
We can only imagine at
So,
this point.
Where do you guys
Who
go?
knows what the horrors
What's,
they've cooked
what's
up.
down the
Yeah,
pathway
what's,
right next?
Right. You go this far, and you see it turns.
Hey, Mr. Man with the REM detector, can you?
Yeah, I'll make my way over there.
So you guys
now
come
that
back
this thing's
together?
Passed, yeah.
And you're checking. It seems to be clear. You go to the end here.
Yeah.
Okay, you keep going, make your way up to this part, and
Who designed this building?
I don't know. It's these are like tunneled buildings.
Yeah.
They're not like you're out of the
gotcha.
main part
It
of the building.
collapsed into
Gotcha.
the ground, so it's like a
Yeah.
sinkhole,
Yeah.
and robots kind of built this.
You point this forward, and you
That
see a
doesn't make it any
door,
better.
a doorway, which is closed.
Not interior designers.
And it goes from this carved tunnel back to normal like gangplanks of like steel and stuff. You point your REM detector at the door, nothing.
Is the door locked?
Are you guys all coming up this door? Gonna try it?
Yeah.
I assume
right.
we're all kind of sticking together.
So you try the handle. It is not locked actually.
Have we seen any signs while we've been? Or I guess we're not in really like building.
You are back into like space that looks like a
okay.
building now. So
Does
make a
this
perception
door
check
have a
for me.
label on it?
That's what. Yeah.
Natural one.
Wow. You should use different dice, man.
Yeah, here. Hey, choose one.
17!
17. You look at the door. This door says Hot Labs.
Oh,
We've come full circle.
wow.
Okay.
Guess that's our exit point. Because I'd rather not go up that big hole where the other robots are, because we'll just come out straight
Wait,
into
so
a bunch of
the
other ones.
REM counter wasn't reading
That
anything
was-
on the door?
On the door, no.
Okay.
It has to be line of sight.
If I open it a little bit and point inside.
You crack it and you peek inside. It doesn't seem to get anything, but your guide kind of start beeping. Beep, beep.
I mean, if we want to, we can always just book it through there and out, because that's the same hot labs that we saw on the way in, I'm assuming.
Are you opening the door all the way to look inside?
No, just
Yeah, just
I
like
can
the
see
floor?
through like a crack probably, but
You sense that there is radiation leaking from the room, but you can't see wherever the source of it is.
okay. Yeah,
So
no,
there was a
close the door again.
staircase back the way that I was. We could use the exit point that we found here to come out and then come back in the first way we came to
Yes,
avoid that
and
barrel.
avoid the barrel again. I
'Cause
like
I
this
don't,
plan.
I don't want to deal with that barrel.
Yeah.
The barrel and I have bad history.
That robot thing might
You didn't
be
do
in
shit to the
tunnel?
barrel.
Exactly.
So,
Useless.
what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go into the room.
Okay.
I've already taken the most radiation, so.
Why? What do you hope to accomplish in this damn room?
Well, there's no other way out.
Yes.
the-
Why are we going
there
this
was the-
now instead of
oh,
when we need to
okay.
come out?
So you open the room, open the door to the room. It's a
Oh,
large room.
is this just the only door here?
There was
the
the-
one that you're coming into.
I mean,
like
there's.
cave
This is
in
the
or
end of the corridor.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you open it up.
Okay. Then I guess we have to go through.
Yeah.
Immediately,
I see.
beep, 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 your Geiger counter starts going off strongly. Let's see.
I'm backing up from the door.
Same.
I don't want any of those
You
juices
feel
on me.
extra worn out and suddenly just like, you have 2 points of exhaustion.
Oh boy.
You look into this space, and ahead of you, you see a lot of random things. First and foremost, on your left, this entire wall is super thick glass. Beyond it, you see like dozens of robotic arms like moving and lifting things and doing some kind of experiments. There's like conveyor belts and big barrels just being filled and poured out of all sorts of strange chemical reactions. You're not entirely sure what they're doing, but it seems to be them creating things here. In this space, you see, roll a stealth check for me right now.
Oh no.
No, no.
Oh no.
Okay.
A lot.
19 and plus 3.
You're proficient in stuff.
Looking away from you,
Good.
you see two very large these creatures flailing. Actually, make a history check for me as well.
Sure. So what is that?
8
All right. So 8. Yeah.
plus your intelligence.
Yeah. So 8 and
Plus
then,
2.
Yeah.
High enough. Yeah, 10. You recognize these. You've seen them. Like you didn't get a very clear shot of them before, but seeing them this close and seeing them actually just like not paying attention to you, they're looking this way. By the way, you detect these are called McGibbons. That is a portmanteau of the word McKibbin and gibbon. Basically, it's the combination of like this monkey shape that it has, as well as these weird, soft, fleshy actuators that are based in like soft robotic expertise. The muscles of these creatures are just like weird inflated tubes that kind of stretch and pull as they move around.
Nice.
They're like giant rubber monkeys, basically.
Should I sneak attack them?
You should
Let's get out.
Where are we
before
gonna
you
go
get
from here?
There's the
back out the tunnel.
There's the
You
tunnel.
look,
like
you look
directly
down to
above
your
us.
left, as you're taking all this in at the same time. Down to your left, there's a barrel right here.
Oh.
That is
That's probably what the issue
That
is.
could
what
be.
you're feeling sick.
Do these creatures seem to be affected at all by radiation?
No. In fact, given your knowledge of the space in general,
Rubbery.
they're made out of rubber. They're actually
Got it.
created specifically to withstand a large amount of radiation without breaking
Look
down.
on in jealousy. I wish I was rubber.
You know what?
This is another barrel.
We have nowhere else to go.
No, we have the there's the tunnel that goes back to the surface.
All right. I'm going to go back down the hall and report to everyone what I saw.
So
Where else
right,
are we trying to go?
right where that D4 is, there's a tunnel that goes down.
Yeah.
And then there's
And
a
one
tunnel
that
that
goes
goes up to the surface.
Right.
We go
So we
up through
can
the tunnel
go-
to the surface. We come back the original tunnel we
I
came
don't
down.
want to go up the tunnel because the fucking robots are going up there, and we're gonna come out into a bunch of other robots. We're gonna have to.
Then we back up and go under the barrel.
I don't want to go by the barrel again.
I
I'd
don't wanna
rather
go by the
back
barrel.
Why
outside.
don't we go
There's
around?
2 barrels in this room, and there's 1 barrel in the water, and there's no barrels up the exit point.
You guys gotta make a
But there
decision.
will be robots.
right.
Time is of the essence. You guys are
We
slagging
should go.
behind.
What if we went down the tunnel?
We could
I don't like that at all. He's getting barrels from down the tunnel.
Let's go back up then.
So I can only imagine that there are more barrels down
I vote we
there.
go up the tunnel.
So far, barrels have been
Okay,
bad.
so you come back to here. You see this tunnel going up. You guys head up, and it's a bit
Trust
of
this.
I can
bit
heal
of a
damage,
scramble.
not radiation.
Make an acrobatics check or athletics check. Sorry, for all 4 of you as you climb.
17.
11.
No, 15. not
13.
All fine. You guys scramble out and find yourself back up in the foggy, overcast pile of rubble amidst a bunch of different smokestacks. You look around quickly. You see the original entry point. You see the one of these dudes that you saw earlier, currently lumbering off towards the fields where you had passed before, heading that direction with the barrel on his back.
Okay.
We go back down the original entry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you come down and around.
We just run straight through the steam labs. That first room.
Or, well, remember there's a staircase, the way that I
Oh, there's
went.
also that, but I was saying just to the steam generation and just run straight through that room real quick. Because we were getting radiation readings from there, but if we can get through there quickly,
Have we been
hopefully
up
it won't be
that?
too bad.
Okay.
So you come
I'm okay
back
with that.
through, back to here. You're back at this intersection of the hot labs and the steam room.
Yeah. Say we just
Just
book
book
it
it.
straight through the room.
Steam room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just book it.
Okay, you guys run. You sprint through this space over to here.
Reach and clear.
You make your way through here, and you see another turn, and right there at that corner where it turns, you see a shower, like those chemical showers, like rinse your eyes kind of thing. It sits there, and it says over the top, like, in case of excessive exposure, be sure to rinse thoroughly, or whatever. You get the sense that
Oh, yeah,
this would be a
you're
place
still
to-
wet, aren't you? From all that radioactive water that got dumped on you earlier. You should probably take a shower here.
Do we get the sense that that would help?
Yes, you do,
Okay.
actually. So.
All right, so
I'll
I'm
take
going
that.
to
Very
use
good.
the
First,
shower.
but-
Okay, you walk forward and you pull the crank on the handle. Just douse of clean fresh water from some source pours down over you. You
Good thing
feel-
they didn't mess with that.
Instantly,
Thank
you
God.
feel better.
Thank God.
You're down to 1 point of exhaustion at this point. All right, okay.
I'm a clean mice, or is it a one-time use?
Just
thing?
one time,
Got
use
it.
one person.
Thank you for being generous.
Yeah.
You're the most irradiated out of all of us.
You don't want exhaustion 3. Exhaustion 3 is not pretty.
There's a room, a door next to you, and it's closed. Or the room beyond it.
Is the door locked?
Yeah. Try to handle.
Okay.
It's locked, yeah. So do you want to try and pick the lock?
I'm gonna try and pick it. Is that okay?
Pick it first and then we'll kick it open.
Sleight of hand?
All right. So
Are you getting any beeps from it?
so it's going to be 19.
19, easy. You click this one open, you step inside. It's a small room. Inside you see a table with a computer on it and a bunch of like filing cabinets and a desk. This appears to have been some sort of office space. On the far wall there's like a desk with a functional, like old, super old, like early 2000s Macintosh just sitting on it. The screen is dead, but it's
Power
just,
Mac G5.
yeah, it all looks like well preserved.
I'm
Any
guessing this
information
is
on
some
the
sort of
screen?
office. You might be able to shut down some stuff from here.
So you go over and try to turn on the computer. It doesn't turn on, but there's a sticky note on the top right corner that says, don't forget this in your office again, signed like Chad. And then you look down, there is a sort of key card just sitting on the edge of the desk, just like right there below that note.
That is helpful. And I'm glad the
Definitely
robots
take-
Probably a
grabbed
smart
that.
card reader on this computer somewhere for this
Or
guy's ID
later,
card.
later probably into the actual reactor.
Anyway, we should probably take this.
Yes.
Who's gonna take the card?
I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That way, if he dies, we lose everything good.
So you take the key card and you look at it. It's got names like Dr. Chad Smith or something on the item itself, but it appears to be some kind of security clearance for the future exploration you might do.
All right.
So the computer doesn't turn on.
Yeah. Any
No,
way
the
to
computer's
turn it
dead.
on?
Is it
Okay.
plugged in?
It is, but there seems to be no power. It's completely dead.
Okay.
Old.
Is there anything else in this room?
Make a
rip the hard
perception
drive out
or
just for
investigation check for me.
Investigation. Nat 20, but I gave a -1, so it's really 19.
This side of the table is rolling very
I
well.
know.
This table is not doing well.
And we have your dice.
So you dig around and look through the office, quickly go through some files. No, there really isn't much more in here. Just like lots of uninteresting stuff that's unrelated to the mission. This is just like a region that seems to have been untouched by the robots for a long time.
The one time I roll good, it's wasted.
All right. So I guess we should head back out.
Yeah.
I think we.
Looks like we might have to go through the hot labs and fight some monkey
or there's
robots.
If
also
you recall, there's the hot labs here, which
And
you
there's
guys
a
have
staircase.
encountered on both sides.
That's right,
There's
there's
this
a
That's
hallway that goes to some kind of staircase. There was the spent fuel storage here, and you saw there was another door or another open space hallway that went this way.
I think we should do stairs first because we know there's no radiation in there.
That's true.
Might as well. Let's go.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
nothing bad that we can do there.
So you guys make your way back through the steam room, running through as fast as you can. and then all the way back up this long corridor again, going over here, down this long hallway.
I want to glare at the
this
barrel
corner.
as I pass it, just give it a stink eye.
It's just sitting there at the end of the hallway. So you make your way back
How
to
innocuous.
I'm coming back for that barrel later, after this is all done.
Barrel's gonna come for you.
So you're here, and there's this door here. This is the spent fuel storage, and then this is the stairway up beyond that.
Who wants to go up the staircase?
I guess I will with the
Okay. Yeah.
rev detector always.
Okay, you go forward,
my
lead the
best
way.
Good point.
Make your way up. It takes you to here, to this sort of observational platform. Up here, laying up against the railing, this looks down over like some of this wreckage. You don't really can see much from here, but this is like an up above rafters kind of situation. There's a skeleton leaning up against this like wall, just wearing like a decayed lab coat, just laying there.
Search through its pockets or something.
Make an investigation check.
Pretty good. 17.
You dig through the pockets, you find $50, as well as a key with a label that says Scram on it, SCRAM.
Okay.
It's just labeled with that, just a key.
That sounds important.
So based on your experience with, like, you read up on this beforehand, make a history check for me.
20.
Excellent. Rolling good now.
Switch out dice.
So you remember that SCRAM is referring to an emergency procedure to shut down a nuclear reactor.
Oh, good.
This
convenient.
is, you don't remember the acronym though, what SCRAM refers
Sure.
to.
It's good enough. And then is that more stairs going up again?
Downward again.
Downward again.
I'm
Okay.
assuming that's going to take us to the hot
Yeah, you walk down, this takes you to here, you turn the
Okay.
corner, you see another doorway closed.
Okay.
And you, based on your understanding, yes, you can make the connection that's
Okay.
the hot bars.
Cool.
Okay.
I will go back and meet up with the rest of everyone else then.
So do you think that we have to go through the hot labs?
It looks like it.
Okay. So
Unless we want
I
to peek
assume-
into the spent fuel storage, but I'm not that interested in peeking into a room that I was getting readings from the outside, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Similar
It's-
to the way this one was beeping a little bit.
Yeah. So, I say we go in through the other side where we know there's not a barrel in the immediate vicinity, and hopefully
Yeah.
we can keep away from the
And
barrels
There's nothing
as much as
obviously-
possible.
And regardless, we
relevant
should
in
do
the-
combat outside of it. Like, we should pull them away from that room. We should not try to fight them in there.
There's nothing obviously relevant inside the spent fuel storage, is there?
Hopefully
I
not.
don't think so.
Okay. We didn't see anything.
I mean, we
we
haven't
can-
looked inside. I haven't opened the door because
Is
it's,
there a window in the store? Or is it just
It's a closed metal door.
okay?
yeah, I'm not that.
to the hot labs then?
To
Yeah, I
the
think
hot
so.
labs.
Let's go.
Yes.
You all head back the way you came, back to this original door, which is still closed. You are here. It's still locked.
Does it have? Would the key card work on this door, or does it need
Make
a,
an insight check.
Okay.
Perception check, I guess.
Sure.
Read the emotions of the
That's a
Roll good now.
bunch.
Yeah.
A whole lot. 23 or something.
You look around the perimeter of this door, you do see a small little like plastic thing hanging off the wall, and you look at it and you swipe your card, you hear a little beep, and the door clicks open
Cool.
slightly.
All right.
That's good.
That's some good machinery.
All right.
All right.
Do
So
we want to make a battle plan
Yeah.
before we like kick
Reach
this
and
door
clear.
open? Yeah.
so I can.
I'm good for preach and clear. Believe me, I
As
can.
far as
Smash!
I know, they weren't aware of me when I went in. So I could try and attack the one who's closest, and then someone else could help me, probably the barbarian, and we could have you two take out the other one.
the other
Do,
one.
do
They're
you
the
have,
support
do you
characters.
have any ranged weapons?
I have
on
my
you?
bow. And
Okay.
arrow.
And do you have a ranged weapon?
I have my axe.
Okay.
I don't.
Something to
I can toss
consider.
you a few javelins.
Also, you know from radiation sources, they all emit, like with decreasing exposure, every space away from it you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
there is
I-
sort of a safe zone within a certain amount.
Okay.
So, you guys ready?
I'll take some javelins.
Yeah, I'll give you 3 of my javelins.
What are
Okay. Cool.
what
So it's ranged attack, but it's with strength instead of dex. So it's strength plus prof. So it should be
strength plus what?
proficiency. So
Okay.
you should have plus 8 to hit with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a d6 plus strength modifier for damage. Piercing, if that matters.
So the game plan is javelins and arrows.
Yeah, let's not step into this room while we
And I'll
can.
have my
Okay. And
cannon at the ready.
so
I'm gonna
you
switch
all
my-
have one round to do something until they notice you that you're attacking them.
Yeah.
So you all step into the center, throwing the door open with your bows and arrows and javelins at the ready. We'll stop there and pick it up next time.